Hello once again, my young friends. Wow, I'm enjoying this time with you and I love you guys. God bless you. Now, the reason for education. The next reason I want to discuss with you, the next reason for education is in order to be a qualitative and effective citizen. Once again, education is necessary so that you and I can be a high quality and effective, highly effective citizens of our nations. You know, too many people all over the world are complaining of things that are happening in their cities, in their countries. Some are even wishing they had been born in a better country or to be born in a better family. You know, that is just out of ignorance and selfish wishes. You know, you and I should understand, and I'm so happy for you that at such a young, very young age, you are knowing these things we are discussing, because at your age, I didn't know most of these things that I'm talking to you about now. I didn't know them. You see, so I'm so happy for you, my young friends, that you're knowing these things at this very young age. So, instead of complaining about your country, about your society, about the things that are wrong, the things are bad. You know, in every country, even the most developed countries, there are a lot of problems, there are a lot of issues going on. You need to live there, then you realize these things. You know, so what you and I have to come to understand that every country, every society is made up of people. And it is the people who really decide what kind of society they are going to live in. So the way every society is the way the citizens have made it. You know, it is the way the citizens have made it. It is what the citizens have allowed. So what do we do about this problem? We want to change our society. We want to make it a better place. So how do we do that? By making each and every one of us into a qualitative and effective citizen. So instead of complaining, you should be thinking, how do I make myself into a high quality and effective citizen so that I can play my role, so that my society can be a better place? I mean, at least for the coming generations. Education, this is where education comes in. Once again, this is where education comes in. Education is one of the ways you can make yourself into a very high quality and effective citizen. Because when you are educated, it means you are somebody who cannot be easily manipulated, because you have learned to analyze information. You have learned to think strategically. You have learned to solve problems. You have learned how to find answers. You've learned how to research. So nobody can just say anything and you just believe it. You know, you've learned to think. Education enables you to think freely. Education enables you to think critically. Education enables you to analyze issues. Education, in the process of your school, you have learned to research. You have learned to solve problems. Every time you get a mathematical problem to solve, what actually the educational system is trying to impart into you is the ability not to be afraid of problems, but to tackle them head on. So this is a skill you acquire through school. Each time you get a homework, don't be happy whenever the teacher says, oh, today there are no homeworks. You should give yourself homeworks. Even when the teacher say no homeworks, give yourself homework. Go into your books, find out problems to solve, because that way you are developing skills. No, some people, whenever there is problem, they are afraid. They are blaming everybody around. They are blaming their parents. They are blaming their societies. They are blaming their teachers. They are blaming their comrades. They are blaming everybody. Why? Because all their lives they've run away from problems. But in school, if you would approach your homeworks as an opportunity to learn to solve problems, not to be afraid of problems or questions, but rather know that behind every question there is an answer, and behind every problem there is a solution. We just have to find it out. You see, so take your education seriously, because that way you are just on your way to become a high quality and a highly effective citizen. So you are playing your role in making your nation or your society a better place. So dream of becoming the best specialist in your field. Dream of becoming the best in your area, and put every effort behind your education starting now as you are in school. See you next time. God bless you.